online now or not? Hello everyone, welcome to PWM and to our training session today. This is for the UNO technology, and I'm introducing a couple of my colleagues who are with me today. And in addition, I will say some words about the platform we are online. So this is now YouTube. This is a live stream. You received a link prior to this training. This live stream will remain online for a few weeks. So if you like to share this, with your team at a later stage or with your contractors on ground, this is always possible. Yeah, as this pandemic forces us to get in certain to get flexible in a certain extent, you will probably notice that I'm not working from home because the setup is a bit different to what we normally do. This is because my wife was in contact with someone who is tested positive on COVID-19. So I'm working from home. I'm in isolation today and doing this training from home, but still we tested this setup yesterday and everything worked fine. So I hope for all of you that works fine. If you have any kind of problem to follow our instruction or there are technical issues, just put your input on the live feed here in the chat function on the right hand side or in the comment section below. If you are logged in via your YouTube or Google account, this is definitely possible. And if you have questions, obviously also use the comment function or chat function. The questions, if the question is or the question takes us too much time to answer during the training, therefore it would be good if you enter your email address as well, so that we can reply to that one, then or answer it via email and come back to you at a later stage. Yeah, I'm actually in the middle of the introduction, but haven't introduced myself. My name is Bastian Kaufmann. I started with PWM as sales manager for Africa back in 2013, and today I'm responsible also for Eastern Africa and not for Eastern Africa, but Eastern Europe and the Middle East. And I'm here today with Sven, head of our service department, who will introduce the UNO technology to you and explain more or less all the technical background of this technology. And in addition, live from South Africa, my colleague Grant Scott, who's our sales consultant for Sub-Saharan Africa. So over to you, Grant.
Great. Thank you, Bastian, and good morning to everybody. For those who haven't met me before, my name's Grant Scott. I am based in Cape Town, and I'm responsible to service the Sub-Saharan Africa region. Excuse me. As Bastian said, today the training is focused on our PWM UNO solution, which is our most cost-effective solution and has proved very, very successful on the African continent. Just to give you a little bit of background on the company, PWM is a German family-owned company operating for over 200 years and has been specializing in price science for at least the last 45 years. They have completed over 50,000 installations and are approved global suppliers to all the major petrochemical companies. Although the head office is in Germany, they're a true global company active in more than 100 countries on every continent and in every climate zone. PWM utilizes state-of-the-art technology with SMD LED electronic price signs. The digits and power supplies are all IP67 rated. We have a proven track record in extreme weather and temperature conditions with a general warranty failure of less than 1%. The units have been designed with a full life cycle in mind, bringing cost savings with ease of service and maintenance. As Bastian said, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to put them in the chat, or you are welcome to contact me afterwards. I'll put my details there. But for the time being, let me hand over to Sven at the head office so he can continue with the technical training. Thank you.
Good morning and welcome to our online technical training for the technology UNO. My name is Sven. I'm the head of after sales and service. Today I speak a lot over the UNO technology, the installation, the maintenance, and the tops and the flops. So today we have a price sign with 4 lines, a EMD remote control for controlling the UNO technology, You can only use the EMD to control the prices at the UNO technology. You cannot send automatically the prices to the price sign. First, I will start with the PCU. I go to my table and have an electronic package for you. Now, the electronic package you become with a delivery and the PCUs. The electronic package is with a power supply, a relay for control fans and backlights, a sensor for controlling the complete price sign, a PAT bracket, a mapper bracket, and some skiffies to fixing some brackets at the PCU. So, the PCU is, for example, a PCU with 4 lines mounted at a metal. We have the pre-cut for the sensor. We have the pre-cuts for installation a point at the backside from the PCU. All PCUs, all digits wired at the line controller. The line controller is only for UNO, for the front and the back line. And we have the point you can install at one of this position. When you have a single-sided price sign, you only use this connection at the line controller. If you have the front and the back side at the totem with lines, you have the front at this position and the back PCU, you must put it here at the wiring. So I show you after that PCU from the back side. The digits are complete wiring to the line controller, and when you see the back PCU, you have only the digits with the cables, single, and you have the point. So you open the cables, roll it out, and put the connector to the line controller at the front PCU. The next step is the sensor. The sensor is the main brain in the price sign. We have the controlling over the interface. We have the connections terminals for backlight and fan. We have the connection to the line controller. We have some setting points here, the jumpers. This point is the jumper for the numbers of digits in the line. When you have 3, 4, 5 or 6 digits in the line, you have set jumper on this point. For our example, the 4 lines, you don't need any jumpers. It's okay. It's a general setting. If you have 3 digits in the line, you must put a jumper of 1 and 2. If you have 5 digits, you have only the jumper of 1. If you have 6 digits, you only have the jumper of 2. So that is the sensor, and at the front of the sensor you have the ER sensor behind the red window, and you have the light sensor for dimming or changing the brightness at the digits. So how you can install the sensor? I show you a little video. You see in the video that you open the pre-cut at the PCU. After that, you put the sensor in the metal bracket and fix it with a skiffy. After that, the complete sensor with the metal bracket came into a PEP bracket, and you fix all components with 2 skiffies from the front of the PCU. And the main point of the sensor is that the red window is over the top. When the red window is not over the top, you have no connections to the remote control. So then you have install the lines, you install the sensor, and then you must wiring the complete totem. And you see, you have the line controllers, you have a power supply. So, and we start with wiring the line controller. You start as a sensor, go with the first flat cable to the first line controller, then to the next, and go to the last line controller and fix the flat cables at the line controller. After that, you install the power supply. Important for the power supply is that the power supply is mounted on the metal frame, because the outside from the power supply is the cooling. So then you have the power cable to 230 voltage, and you have the low power cable to connect it, the red and the black cable to the line controller at the terminal. When you have finished, you must do it for all line controllers, need the red and the black cable for power. Then you have put the connection to the, you have the relay. I go back to the table for a near picture. You have the relay. So at the relay you can connect it, for one relay the backlight, and you have another relay for connecting fans. The fans are important when you have flow. Can I go to the, yes? So you see the backlight connection. The backlight connection over the relay, you need the power on the terminal 11 at the relay, and from terminal 14 you go back to your backlight. When you have a backlight with ship lights or LED backlight, you need connecting at the terminal 14 the power supply for the backlights, and you come from the sensor terminals backlight, you become the signal over the sensor that you say, okay, we switch on the lights. So, and when you have the fan, you need another relay, and you put the 200 voltage or the 12 voltage, anything what you have for fans, put it on the 11 to the terminal 11, and then from terminal 14 go to the fan. So, and the signal came from the sensor and set to the fan. At this degrees you switch on and blow out the warm air. Watch from the warm air. Can I go back to me? When you have warm air in the totem, it's important to blow it out. The LEDs are warm. When the sun is on the back letty, so in the totem is, when it outside it's 30 degrees, and the totem is like 60 degrees. So the warm air is inside the totem. So when it's too warm, the power supply go down for protection the LEDs. So, and the LEDs go down, and then when it's too warm, they don't show any prices, so they go off. And so it's important to blow out the warm air from the totem. That's the many maintenance errors in the last few months. So if you have complete the installation, you can control is the installation correct. You need the EMD remote control to control the test mode. The test mode, I show you the test mode. You start the connection to the price sign over the bottom sign. You press sign and you see that the first digit in the bottom line is flashing and the red light is also flashing at the sensor. So first you can change prices like the numbers button, or you go with the arrow button at the EMD, go up, go right, go down, go left. You can use it like your television remote control. So, but for the test mode, you must press 4 times F2. I press F2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you change to the test mode. You see the connection or the wiring is correct. We start at the sensor, go to the first line controller, to the second, to the third, to the fourth. So that is the test mode starting. You press button 2. You have 100% brightness at the price sign, at the digits, at the points. You press button 3. You have the lowest brightness at the digits and at the point. You press the button 4. You have connection okay, the point, all LEDs at the point are on. You press 5. The segment of the digits go around and show you that all digits are correct and are lighting. You press button 6. You see the connection at the line controller from the line. The first digit, the second digit, the third digit, the fourth digit is correct of all lines. If the connection from 1 is at the terminal 2, you have 2, 1, 3, 4. You press button 7 and you see the brightness and the temperature from the controller. When I go, the brightness changes a little bit. I think you don't see it on the live stream. So, and when you press button 8, you see the software version of the EEPROM from the sensor. When you press button 9, you are back at the start. So, when you want to go back to the live, you press 1 time escape and you are back at the prices from the price sign. So I change the prices at the first to 8, 2, 1, 3. Go back and I have changed the prices per EMD. So the next what I will say is the installation report. The installation report, when the installation is finished, the connection from the remote control is okay. You have teach the people at the gas station to change the prices. You fill out or fill in the installation report. The installation report is for us important because when we have the installation report of the installation, we can start with the warranty time. So the warranty time is in the main frame like 2 years, because when Basti has another he can talk later over that. And when we have installation report, we need some pictures. We need a picture from the complete totem, perhaps a little video from the test mode where it was great. And I go back to the table from the PCU. I need a picture from the back side, because it's important. This label at the PCUs is important for us, because on this label all informations over the totem, the PCUs, the electronic package, anything else, I find it at the label. So if you have the installation finished, make some pictures of the label, put it to the email and send it to PWM. If you have a warranty claim and you send us a warranty report, we need every time a picture from the label, because then we can see, okay, that is this order, and you have this digits, you have this electronic package, and if you need a spare part, it's quicker than we go back to the system and search for the parts. When we have the most important maintenance calls are from the digits. Some are from the line controllers, and the power supply is not the problem at the UNO technology, because it's sealed, it's IP67, and it worked good. And so the most failure or the calls we have from digits where the LEDs are blow out or not shining. So when you have this claim and you must change a digit, you put out the defective digit, you become a new digit, and you put it in and connect it to the line controller. You don't configure anything, or you can change it and it runs well. When you have a warranty with a digit and you are not sure is it the digit or is it the controller, you can use a little thing. You can change the wiring from the second digit to the first digit. So if the first digit are out or defected, you change it at the line controller, the wiring, and if the failure is go with or go not, you can you are sure that the digit is gone. I go back to Bastian. Bastian, you want to say anything?
Hello everyone. Maybe from my side a quick info. So maybe from my side a quick quick point I would like to add here. So in general, the claim rate is less than 1% when it comes to our technology. So in general, you will rarely find problems with our price changing units. But in situations where you ever find a problem, then this is a good example how you can solve that. General claim rate, as mentioned, is less than 1% overall, and with the UNO technology you have less components. This is also a benefit and reduces the number of failures you will find in the field. This is what I would like to add here, and now back to Sven.
So,
So, from my side, I'm over the technical, the main points are finished. So it's time for question and anything else over the technology or anything else. What do you want to talk to us? I go to the YouTube channel and look at the there are no questions. Is that correct? No questions?
No, so far it seems like there are no questions, right? So maybe from my side, a few points to add to the UNO technology compared to our easy technology. The major disadvantage when it comes to this technology is that it's not upgradable to our to POS connection. Therefore, we have the easy technology, which is obviously the best chance to create POS connection. Even though the components are in both technologies nearly the same, so you have always a line controller, you have always digits, which are IP67 rated and completely sealed. But due to the cost efficiency here and the reduced number of devices, that has obviously the impact on the UNO technology, that it is not upgradable to POS connection. Yeah, Sven, there something to add from your side towards the POS connection, or what do you think? Where do you use UNO most of the times? I would use it in very tough weather conditions or so, where you have salty air or so, because it's properly sealed and you have less items. But what do you think? What is the feedback from the service department when it comes to claims, for instance? Have you had any kind of claims when it comes to the system itself?
So to the UNO technology, it's correct. We have the UNO technology in the Europe, like 1 or 2 installations. So the most installation of UNO is in the South of America, and so in Africa and some in Asia. The POS connections is if the concern said we want to have automatically price settings at the totems, you don't use the UNO technology, because the UNO technology is very simple. You can only you have not so much parts at the installation. You have no sign controller like the UNO easy technology, and I said the brain of the totem is at the sensor. So you have the connection from the sensor to the EMD. The claims or the failures at the EMD is like that you have no batteries inside, or the batteries are empty. Then that is, or the EMD is gone at the gas station. Some put it in a safe or like anything else. So, and the sensor, if you have the PET bracket at the sensor, so the sensor is protecting against water and
right, that it should be properly sealed, that it should be installed the right way. Therefore, we have the installation manual, which we share prior to every installation, with the contractor on ground. And if I'm not mistaken, this video, as I said in the beginning, this video can be used to share with contractors and also with signage partners all over the globe. So it will remain online for your use. Feel free to share it. We are happy if you also subscribe to the channel below, by the way. And if you have questions, we are here for you to answer them. But so far we haven't received much input from your side, if I'm not mistaken. Sven, can you double check from your side, because I'm not certain if I have all the details on
Yes,
my
I
computer.
check. I refresh.
Perfect.
So no, there is no questions.
Which is fine. So
one from my side. In the future, we have QR code on all of other parts. Behind the QR code, there is a documentation of the parts, like the QR code from the EMD is a documentation from the EMD and some troubleshooting.
EMD stands for infrared remote handheld in this regard, right? This is the device you refer to, because EMD,
yes.
This is an acronym we use within PWM, but it's the infrared handheld, right? Yeah.
Yes, correct. Sorry, I must change from PWM language to world language. So the remote control have the documentation and the troubleshooting in 4 languages: English, German, Spain, and France behind the QR code. And I think when you have the most trouble is with the LEDs digits, and there are some LEDs go out and not shining, and so that's the main.
But again, we refer to a general topic here, and it's not that we have a lot of issues with that. It's just that to show the people, whenever you have a problem, that's probably with the digits, but in general we have less problems than others, because our general claim rate is less than 1%. But what we experience, or what I heard from my clients, that sometimes the contractors on the ground use the high pressure water gun to clean the digits. That can obviously create problems, because our system is not protected against high pressure water guns. This can obviously create a problem, and that's what could create also problems with the digits itself, because if the high pressure is on the digit or on the LED, that definitely can lead to problems with water and the LED. Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, we recommend you use a towel or so to clean them, right, Sven?
Yes, correct. The maintenance at the power supplies are, I think, Basti, we roll it out at 2018.
Yeah, 2018. By the end of 2017, we started with these kind of power supplies. Yeah, that's correct.
So, and we have 2 warranty claims with the power supply.
Okay.
So,
that's fair, I would say. Within 2.5
good
years,
rate.
that's definitely fair. Okay, yeah, good. So if we have no other further questions from the audience, I think we are good to go, so to say. From my side, if you have any other projects coming up, or if you are interested in hearing more about the technology or learning more about it, Sven is also always happy to share the installation manuals and also videos we have. That's no problem at all. If you like to have if you have other projects where we can jump in, please feel free to contact Grant in Cape Town or me in Germany. I'm always willing to help, as Grant is. Yeah, we are here for you. We want to support you, and if you have questions regarding the technology itself, so how you can achieve the best connection and the best visibility or so, please feel free to contact Sven. By the way, one funny story at the end, we are also supplier for Total with a different technology, and we had a very funny story recently where the maintenance team blamed us for not having the right installation, not the right quality. They had a couple of failures throughout the network, and after a while they figured out our service department. Then I was in copy. That's a good thing here. Our service department then said to them that they should check the technology installed in all their sites, and they had to figure out that not the 40 price changing units came from PWM. They were changed by the local contractors to something else. So whenever you have a problem with our technology, please check the installation first, and then give us feedback on what's the failure and what you find, so that we can help you with that. We are obviously experts when it comes to our technology, but not to the others. Maybe a small information at the end. It remains to me to say thank you for your attention, and all the best for the future. Please stay healthy. It's the most important thing in this crucial time of COVID-19 and the coronavirus. Good luck for all of you. Have a good time, and enjoy the rest of the year, and all the best. That's it from my side, Sven. I'd like to enter.
So, from my side, the last important information is when you are outside and you have a problem, make some pictures. And if you have a description at the email, is not 100% like a picture. And important for us is the picture from the label or the stickers at the back of the PCU. So with the label or the sticker, we can search the order and what you have installed at the PCU. So that is the most important for the warranties. And from my side, stay healthy, and see you at the next YouTube video or Teams meeting or anything else.
Yeah, great. Okay, good. Thank you for your attention once again. I think that's it from our side. So our colleague Öke Kilic, who organized that training in the background and was like our art director, he will now switch off the live stream. The one remains online for you, as mentioned earlier. Enjoy your day. Have a good time. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.